Hi there. So you want to start working from home and you need to have work requirements which you have to meet. So what do you do with that? I'm here to tell you. My name is Tamara Johnson and I have worked over 5 years in the customer service field, and I definitely have learned from my mistakes. So recently there's been an upgrade in computers, and I feel like that there's a possibility that you may not know this if you're interested in getting into the field as to what the work requirements are. I know that people post the jobs, but there are also requirements that you should have in order to be able to do the customer service position for various customer service companies. There's the independent companies that you can go to work for, and they still have the work requirements. So you would definitely have to have 2 monitors, and they would need to be the 1982, whatever that one is, the larger one. I personally have the one and done computer. Now this one is an i3, which gets to the next topic that I wanted to bring up. The upgrade for now is i5 with 8 gigabytes. This one is an i3 with 4 gigabytes, and I have been able to get work with this computer. Up until recently, I have been able to. Now, the computers vary in prices, and there are refurbished ones, but this is what you would look for in the computer. You would look for 8 to 16 gigabytes of RAM. You would need to get a computer that has about, I recommend 560 to 1 terabyte. I think that it's important because you end up doing a lot of downloads, screenshots, for training. You have to download apps, and you may end up working for multiple companies. So it's really important to have that. You would also I recommend the PC computer because most companies use the PC computers. I recommend HP computers because I've never had a problem with them. Now you could go with a refurbished computer, but however, when you do a refurbished computer, it is not guaranteed. And I have actually bought one and had it delivered to my door and was so excited starting my first day on the job with all of my equipment, and I had no hard drive in my computer, and it was absolutely unusable. It was a refurbished computer from a school which removed the hard drive and put in their own little system, which was also removed. So I did buy a hard drive, but I'm no techie, and I didn't know how to fix that. So I had to buy a new computer. Now, one of the things that you're going to have is 2 monitors, a USB port on your computer is going to be 4 of them with the Ethernet included, and you're going to need a USB mouse and keyboard. You're going to need headsets. The headsets are not just headsets. You need noise canceling headsets. If it says anything else, don't get it, because the last thing that someone needs is to hear your dog, someone knocking on the door, or your child is crying in the background, or you're having to say stop. Well, they'll probably hear that because you'll be saying it into the microphone. But you need to also have it to where that, and I have several microphones, but there's usually something on the side here or on the ear that will mute your voice so that you can mute your voice if you had to correct your child while you're on the phone in the call. It is very important to have these things, because the last thing that you need is to be in training and having this happen, or on a call and having this happen. This is a professional job. You work from home, but you are still working as a professional person doing customer service for a client. And you are a contractor, or you're the employee of the company. So you would definitely need to present yourself, adequately. And your headset is the most important thing. Now, you also need to at least dress somewhat presentable, because nowadays most of the customer service positions are videotaped while you're on a call, or you share a screen with a customer, and you definitely want to look your best, at least look decent and presentable. See, my notes just fell off the wall. That's so funny. Okay, so also that reminds me of another thing. You are going to need your phone. Your phone is going to be used so that you can sign in to your app. You're going to be using pings or, verification on your phone. So you would need your phone as well. So you need a cell phone, a HP computer. I would recommend up to 1 terabyte, but you can go 516 or low. You can go lower, but I'm telling you what, as time progresses, you want to have the i7. I would recommend that, because the i5 is the minimum right now. 8 gigabytes is the minimum. I would go with 16 gigabytes. So 16 gigabytes and 8, and the i7. So if you have that with the USB ports, you're doing great. Now, I hope that has been helpful. And if you have any questions about any companies or anything like that you would like to have a review about, or know which are my recommendations for companies that I have worked for and enjoyed, at this time, I am unable to buy a computer because, the drawback, which is wonderful to go into contract work, but the drawback work is that the work is not regular. You want to work for some place for a long time. And I would recommend permanent positions that, pay hourly and have benefits. You could always do the contract positions, part-time, temporary, as well as your company, working full-time. But, it pays well. It's good for quick cash. And, but you're not guaranteed full-time, year-round work. And that's damaging. It just makes you look like that you quit your job. I'm not discouraging it. I loved it. I loved working for myself. And those companies are excellent. And they have excellent contracts. So, but when you go in there, prepared to learn and to study, and treat it like a business. When you're at home, that's your work time. So you need to schedule those times, put your kid in karate class or something while you're doing your training. Try to work something out, if it's possible. That's when you spoil your kid. I'm just playing. But anyway, I want you to do well in your customer service work it from home job. And these are some recommendations for getting set up in your office. And you need to do that before you apply for the job. So next time, my video will be about applying for the job. and where to apply and what to say and what qualifications you need to have. Some companies, you don't need to have any qualifications at all. So I look forward to hearing from you and hearing your comments. If you have any questions, write them down in the comments and I'll do videos about it. I'm so looking forward to talking with y'all again, and I will be back. I have this my first video, so I hope that you will be able to keep in touch with me. I'm gonna see if you can do this for this week and maybe sell something. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm having a big yard sale. I'm gonna sell something or some things so that I can get that nice computer, the new one, because it's important. It's your business. And in these days, if the weather's cold, gas prices are high, it's really beneficial to work from home. I look forward to hearing from you. I will see you, what's today, Wednesday? I'll see you next Wednesday. How about that? Talk to you later. Have a great day.